I hate I got to do this, but I got to because my black people, um, I love y'all. I'm your champion, especially my black women. But I need y'all to hold this L, respectfully, because she got 4 points, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists. He'd be like, wow. Before I even get into that, this is about Angel Reese and the defense of Angel Reese because she's black and trying to compare her to Caitlin Clark. Um, Black people, I need y'all to stop trying to promote mediocrity. And just because somebody is of the other race, that they're to discredit their ability in our sports. Because basketball, I mean, technically it was created by a white dude, but it's our sport. We Every time a black person gets into something, they dominate it, right? And we feel that white people can't ball out in sports. Mexicans can't ball out in sports, whatever, and that entirely is not true. And just because we're black, that don't mean you good at said sport either. And this is the case that is going on here with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese is terrible. She is awful. She has progressively gotten worse. But instead of working on your craft, you so worried about trying to be the face of the league and being out with Sexy Red, taking talking about how much your rent is instead of getting out there on the court and balling out and showing what you can really do. But you don't do that because you talk too goddamn much. So we're gonna keep this. There's a lot of people that I've seen when they're talking about the sport aspect of it. Most people, they're talking about her game on the court, not her as a person. Now, there are people, I admit, that will take shots at her because she's black and the way she looks, et cetera, et cetera. I don't care about none of that. I'm talking strictly sports. When I'm bringing her up, she is terrible. This says 4 for 12, 2 assists. Okay, so you say, all right, well, maybe she didn't ball out in the point category, but she made it up in the rebound category. But 35% of her rebounds are me bounds. She is god awful. Me bounds is she takes a shot, misses, takes a shot, misses, takes a shot, misses, take a shot, misses. Okay, so let's say if it's 35% out of 12, 30 from 30% from 12, 3 divided by 4 is 12, right? So that means if we saying 30%, that means 4.5 to 5 of her rebounds are because she had missed shots. Bro, that is awful. She is awful. Let me give you some more stats about how awful she is. So, the past game, she lost 52-79, which is shown here, right? Her plus minus is -20. The game before that versus Dallas, her plus minus was -1. She finally had a positive plus minus in the dub that she did have, which was 3, and before that is -7, -14. We do her field goal percentage. That the last game, 2 for 7, 4 for 13, 2 for 6, 3 for 9, 5 for 11. She has a 3% scoring average. So let's say, how can I explain it for people that do not know sports? Because a lot of you people that are commenting don't actually watch sports. So if I shoot the ball 10 times and I only make it 3, that is God. They will put you on the bench. On the bench. If she wasn't a first round draft pick, she would be out of the league on the bench. That's the only reason. And I get that there's this animosity to Caitlin Clark because she's the great white hope, which there's a lot of better black women basketball players like Asia Wilson. I could have swore she just won their MVP. So it ain't like there's better players than her. White people got somebody they can just grab their hands on that shine in college and then went over there. And black people like her too because she ball. You can't deny her greatness on the court. She balls out for them, which Angel Reese doesn't do. She's more of a liability. than being profitable to the team. And we can't sit here and be trying to justify, well, because she's black, they're beating up on her. No, she sucks. I'm sorry. Angel Reese is terrible. She is not good at basketball. She is not working at her craft. They say, so there's another stat. I wish I remember what site that was. It wasn't Basketball Focus. It was another site that showed the top layups, right? So she's like top 4 in layups. So you say, wow, well, at least she made 50 layups. But at 30% and everybody else is 50%, they're at least making half of their shots. Bro, that is not good, bro. She's a liability, bro. She would be on the bench anywhere else. That like ain't nobody going for that. If she don't keep it up, she gonna be out of the league. I hope that NIL money she has, she saved, because this play, bro, you so worried about everything else instead of focusing on your game. Like when she was in college, she was balling out. It's like she was hungry, and now like you got into the league and you so focused on Caitlin Clark being the superior athlete than you, or whatever you got in your mind what she is. I don't know I don't know what the whole thing is with her, but like until you figure that out, bro, you not gonna get no better, man. And I'm terrible at basketball. My sport was wrestling. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was good at. So I can't sit here and be like I'm a basketball savant, but I do watch a lot of sports and a lot of basketball, and I can tell you from a basketball watcher, those stats are horrendous. Why do you only have one game in the plus and every other game is in the minus? Caitlin Clark wasn't even playing and you still got blown out. Come on, bro. Like this, like we my people, we can't be trying to reward mediocrity because they're black, and she getting bust up by other black players. So it ain't like just Caitlin Clark busting up on her. Everybody busting up on her. She terrible everywhere because she not focusing on her craft. And she was good in college. A lot of people are good in college and get to the league and be a bust, and she's on that bus pass. You bad when people are making parlays saying that she's gonna miss her first shot and they win. Come on, bro. Like, people, we gotta keep it strictly to sports. I know. Like I said, I know there's people that take it to something else what it shouldn't be, but in her case, she's just terrible, bro. I'm sorry.